Hello, my VIPs. It's kind of dark in here. I had to make this video though. I gotta say, from the Tae and Lou drama that happened, basically last week and whatnot, I realized I did a video on it, but I didn't do a video talking in length about the entire situation. What I want to say, I want to start off with how the name goes, or how it used to go. Tae and Lou. Tae, you as a woman have sent out videos upon videos about this person, right? You sent out a video exposing, not exposing, including information about this other woman right after she had made her own channel. You did this shit on purpose. Manipulative as hell. You had 2 months to put out a video about how Lou abused you, and instead of doing it between those times, you chose to do it right after this woman made her channel. Manipulative as fuck. Okay? You got with a woman that you knew had a lot of shit. You eventually found out that she has a lot of issues in her personal life, and you still stayed with her. You know how Tae makes it sound? She makes Lou sound like she's just an incapable ass woman, basically. She makes Lou in her videos sound like Lou from the jump was incapable as fuck. Lou handicapped herself a lot of times, and that's why she couldn't put much of anything in her name. And it made me think over and over in my head, just like, Tae, you got with a grown ass woman who couldn't really do shit for herself, basically. You got with a woman, a full-grown woman, who had a lot of issues, who incapable, couldn't do shit, didn't have a bank account, didn't have her own house, didn't have her own car, didn't really even have her own money, because she basically had a job to where she worked to live somewhere. She didn't work to actually have income, like actually have money, like talking with. You make it sound like you got with this person who basically was pretty much at square one or square zero in their life. Like, you make it sound like that, Tae. And it's like, it just makes me think over and over in my head, why are you mad that you got with this person when you had every other time to not be with this person? And don't even put it as, I'm in love with this person, or, oh, I love this person, Lou is not any relation to you. She's not of any relation to you. She's not a relative to you at all. I can understand if you feel obligated to do this shit because she's a relative, but you doing this shit for her, you basically like saving her or taking her in, taking pity on her, because that's what you did. You took pity on her. You weren't saving her. In fact, if you had just said you were helping her is literally getting with her, realizing her situation, not faulting her, and then helping her get her bank account, helping her get that job that she needs to get and whatnot, so that Lou could in the future help you with bills, help give you money whenever y'all need it, help be more capable within herself. That's helping her, not doing it for her, not giving her little bits and pieces, not showing her how to fish, and whatnot, in fact, not even like that's the thing, helping her, like, let her know about certain bait to fish and whatnot, help her see what store to buy the rod to fish and whatnot, not just showing her to fish and not teaching her how to fish, just letting her know all that shit. And I use this analogy because that's basically what happened in the relationship and whatnot. You show her that you have a house of your own. You showed her that you basically had your own job. You had your own source of income. You're showing her that you yourself are capable of taking care of yourself, and you know that she's in a situation where she's not. You should have either not been with a person that is not capable of taking care of them themselves in the way that you can when she's a full-grown ass woman. You should have either not stayed with that type of person, or you help that person. You don't save them. Oh, I'm saving them. What? By letting them stay in your house and then complain that they ain't doing shit for you in your house? Like, bro, no. If you're gonna be with that person or whatnot, there gotta be boundaries. There gotta be said. There gotta be talking points and whatnot. There gotta be a lot of communication. And they have said within their videos and whatnot that they have horrible communication skills. Sorry, y'all. It was a gnat. I was looking at my pillow over here. But yeah, they've said in their videos they've had horrible communication skills over the course of their entire channel, bro. They've never really lied about having arguments and whatnot. The only thing they withheld was how bad it could get. Okay, and some of their pranks showed how bad it can get, but I'm talking about them getting physical. They never showed that, them ever getting physical. But in their videos, it like lets us know that Tae was treating Lou like a fucking child. Okay, Tae was treating Lou like an actual toddler, like an adopted kid. That's what she treated Lou like. You know, take away her phone because, oh, it's, I gave you that phone and whatnot. Like, you know, cause that's the thing with Tae. Tae never actually helped Lou get her own items. She never, like, you know, when Lou had her job and whatnot, Tae in the video, in a recent video, like bashed her for being fired from her job and whatnot. And instead of like being like, hey Lou, even though you're fired from your job and whatnot, let's just go ahead and get you that phone with your money that you earned from that job so that you can actually be contacted and whatnot. And so that, like, you know, let's get you the phone service and everything. No, she didn't do that shit. And it's like, that's not helping her. You giving her a phone doesn't do shit. Okay, it doesn't do shit, because obviously you did not give her that phone with the intent for it to be just Lou's phone. You gave her that phone so that you could treat her like a fucking child. You know, helping her would literally be like, oh yeah, let's go over there, get your own phone service, to get your own phone with your money that you earned from your job or what's left from your job and shit like that. Not, oh, let me give you your phone. That's saving her. That's pitying her. Giving her shit is pitying her, not helping her. Like, she's a grown ass woman, bro. She's a grown ass woman. You're in a relationship with her. You encourage her, bro. You encourage her. You be a motivator for her. Like, you know, you help her. You don't try to quote unquote save her. Like, that's what the stupidest thing was. And then you want to talk about her past and how horrible her past is. Okay, yeah, you know, Lou owing money to this person, what, Kenny and whatnot, or Lou in her situation where she had to stay at that house and whatnot with all those 15 other people. Let's talk about how you stayed at a house with 2 exes and then expected it to be a good time with bringing in a new girlfriend. Let's talk about that. You're so capable of a person, yet you purposely room with 2 exes. Oh, they're my best friends. I have a good relationship with them. Oh, sure, yeah. You have a good relationship with them. However, like, why do you expect good to come out of staying with 2 people you used to bone? And you're so capable of yourself, you want to hound somebody for staying with 15 other people. And yeah, that's a big number, but bitch, you stayed with 2 people who you screwed before. Like, what? Now, is this to say that Tae is not, like, you know, a victim of abuse? No, it does not mean that she's not a victim of abuse. You know, literally both her and Lou are a victim of abuse, if I'm being honest with you, because they both fought each other. It's odd that y'all do not want to believe that these 2 grown-ass women did not put hands on each other. Like, it's weird. It's very weird that you believe that Tae, Miss Tae, who literally admits that she is stronger than Lou, literally is the only one being hit. You believe that? You believe that she's the only one being hit and doesn't hit back? You believe that? They literally have had videos in their channel where Tae has admitted that she's had some bad run-ins with her exes. You want to think full blown that Tae did not hit back when Lou would hit her? Or that Tae didn't instigate the fight so that Lou could hit her? So that they could record? You want to think that and believe that? That's odd. Stop thinking so little about that. They both abused each other. Tae was just the one that really wanted to show it so that in the future, when they do break up, she can just put out all this information and really ruin Lou. Because that's what her goal is, to ruin Lou. Her recent videos show that she wanted to ruin Lou. Because she feels like Lou owed her for all the times that Tae has put pity on Lou. She feels like Lou owes her everything. She feels like an entitled adult parent to, like, fucking, what? An entitled adoptive parent. That's what the fuck Tae is to Lou. Like, or what Tae seems like to the fucking internet. Like, it's odd to me. You know, yes, she's a victim of abuse, but she's also a fucking narcissist. Like, that's she's a fucking narcissist. It's very odd that y'all don't see that, or that some, not y'all, not my fans, but some people don't see that. And then she does this whole video with Lou's baby daddy. And then shows a video where she's instigating a fight with Lou by keep on bringing up Lou's daughter. Y'all can say like, oh yeah, she didn't bring up Lou's daughter in a like negative tone, or like, oh, she didn't bring up Lou's daughter as if she brought up Lou's daughter to remind her. But if you know Lou is an alcoholic and an abusive, or a alcoholic that fights and whatnot, it don't fucking matter that they're on camera. Lou is drunk. She doesn't give a fuck. She will fight you. And you're trying to have her hit you at this point by mentioning her daughter. You're literally provoking her for the camera. And then you're getting on camera and dancing with her baby daddy like y'all close, like y'all friends like that. Y'all fucking not friends. You pay the child support. That is the only reason he keeps calling you. He does not contact you, because, oh, y'all are so close, you're basically like brother and sister. No, it doesn't mean that he doesn't give a fuck about her. He cares about her. But I don't think Tae knows that the baby daddy does not care about her in the way that she thinks he cares about her. I don't think she knows that he don't care about her as much. Like, baby, you pay the child support that Lou cannot pay, and then you want to bring up Lou's situation for a tiny bit. She didn't go into detail about it, but Lou's situation that she owed money for her child and the baby's father. Why are you even bringing that up? This video is about your response to Lou, and your response was to bash Lou's entire past as if your past is sunshines and fucking rainbows. It's not. That was your entire intent, and it's so fucking, it's evil, if I'm gonna be honest. It's awful, and it's pretty much evil, if I'm gonna be dead for real with you. It's like, and then dancing with the baby daddy. I keep bringing up the dancing with the baby daddy part because what was your role? What was the purpose? What, to hurt Lou further? Like, what really was the reason? And it doesn't show in the light of, oh, I'm afraid of my abuser. Tae is not afraid of Lou, goddammit. She's dancing with Lou baby daddy. If she was truly afraid of Lou, if she was truly afraid of Lou, what's to say that Lou isn't gonna catch a Uber and then ride up to Tae's house and then beat the shit out of her? Like, that's always a possibility and stuff like that. And for Tae to know that's a possibility, and yet for her to still dance with Lou's baby father and have a smile on her face, it shows Tae is not afraid of Lou. Tae won in this situation with Lou. She has the channel, she has the money, she got the views, she edits. Tae wins in this situation. It's like, why don't people see that? Tae literally wins in all of this situation. Lou is the one that always had to start over. Tae's the one who had the phone. Tae's the one who had the job. Hell, if the YouTuber situation didn't go out great and whatnot, Tae could always go back to being a social worker and whatnot. Lou can't go back to being an atmosphere model and whatnot. It's like, Tae literally wins in this situation completely. But, oh, she's afraid of Lou. She's truly the victim. And that's another thing. She wants to be the victim. She wants to be the victim. Both you and Lou are a victim of abuse because you both beat the fuck out of each other. Like, literally. Ciao, anyways. Let's go on to Lou. Lou, you cannot hold your liquor. You are abusive and you're alcoholic. And you know that. You even admitted in some videos that you were alcoholic. But in your response video, I don't think you fully admitted that you really could get rowdy when you were drunk. God damn it. I needed you to basically admit that, yeah, I put my hands on Tae when I got drunk. Because that's what you did. Like, that's what you did. Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you admit it? Yeah, it would have the fans iffy on your side. But damn, like, why didn't you admit that? And you as a grown woman, okay? Mental health is a serious thing and whatnot. However, I can't just say that it was mental health. This is also an assumption too. I'm gonna assume it was mental health, and that was the reason why you basically gave so much of your reins, basically all your reins, to Tae so that she could control your fucking life. You're a grown-ass woman. Grown-ass woman. You even said it in one of the videos, just like, you know I'm 29, right? I'm a grown-ass woman. You said this to Tae, but you let her take your phone. You let her control your life. You let her own you. Tae basically owns you. Or from what you're saying, it like, you let Tae own you. And from what Tae mentioned in her video from your past and whatnot, you had a past. You knew you had a past. You got with a person who you had to let know you had a past. Why would you ever get with somebody when you yourself have a life that is not together? Why would you get together with somebody when your life's not together? Why would you allow yourself to be in a situation like that? You know, you were young, people make mistakes, you know. That's why I say, oh, mental health is very much an important thing, because I can't see any other reason as to why you would allow anything like that. Why would you allow another grown ass woman, another grown ass individual to take reins of your life like that? You know, you gotta hide your fucking phone in kitty litter. You never needed to be with that person to begin with. If you gotta hide your phone from them like they're your fucking mom or dad, like, they're not your damn parent. Tae is not your parent. So why are you hiding shit from her? You hiding liquor bottles and stuff like that, which honestly, if I'm being honest with you, no, you did not need that liquor, babes. Like, you even admitted, like, your body type is different from Tae. Y'all could have the same amount of drinks, but you would be mainly affected than Tae would. You should never be allowed around alcohol again. Like, basically, and I say be allowed, I'm talking about from a professional. A professional therapist or a doctor. I'm gonna say a doctor more so. Not Tae or some shit like that. Not a social worker. Not a social worker saying that you are not allowed to have alcohol. No, a doctor. Or a therapist. Because no, you sneaking out to buy liquor bottles and stuff like that just because what you like to drink, you like that, you're not the same person. Not only are you not the same person, you are a worse version of yourself when you drink. And I don't think you want to admit that, but you are. Just admit it. You are not a good version of yourself when you drink. You're a horrible version of yourself when you drink. You threw a fucking crock pot at somebody's head, or from what we think we see from Tae's video, I don't know if it's actually the truth or not, because you were so blanked out drunk in that video. We don't actually know if you tried and true actually threw a fucking crock pot at her head. We don't actually know that. We don't even fully see the crock pot on the floor. We see what's metal somewhat on the floor, but we don't actually know. So it's like, if you did throw that crock pot at her head, I want you to know that you're a fucking horrible drunk. Like, that's the thing. And you know you are if you threw a crock pot at somebody's head. Like, I can't. And, you know, that's another thing, like, that I mainly want to talk about. Whatever happened in your situation with your past, and that includes your family too, like, that never needed to be out on the internet unless you put it out on the internet. And it was sick that Tae did that. However, it further shows that your life literally needed to be, you know, restructured by you. It did not need to be restructured by anybody else besides you. You know, if things are not going good for you in your life, you build it up slowly. You do not get in a relationship to help you. Like, I don't know if it was just to feel better about things or just to have a good, like, moment in your life. I can understand if you want something good to come out of a bad situation because you were in a bad situation. However, it's like how it led to it. You said after a month of y'all being together, y'all started fighting. You don't stay with a person like that. Like, you do not stay with a person that snatches your items out of your hand. Because she actually did have a tablet, was it an iPad or something like that? It was one of those things. She had something to contact her friends, and your girlfriend snatches it away from you and throws it. You do not stay with a person like that. You are, like you said, a grown ass woman. You do not stay with a person that is willing or is so entitled to your time that they snatch your shit and throw it. Like, hell no, I don't. That's a deal breaker for me, even in a friendship. We're not gonna put hands on each other in a friendship or fight each other in a friendship. There will no longer be a friendship. It's non-existent. I'm not gonna stay with a person I feel inclined to hurt. You know, and neither should you stay with a person who feels inclined to just put their hands on you or hurt you. And it's like, that's just me with thinking about, like, you know, when it comes to toxic situations, it's like sometimes it's hard to stop because you want to say so much and you never have enough time to say what you need to say, do what you need to do, all that. So that's why some people stay in a toxic situation, because really it is just them, you know, trying to get their word out, trying to, you know, because they love them too, and that's another thing. But yeah, Lou was in a horrible toxic situation with Tae. And you knew after that first fight that it was bad. You knew while y'all did those videos that it was bad. You knew, and you still stayed with a person like this. And don't even get me on that, like, oh, she had nothing. Like, for some people out there, oh, Lou had nothing. Lou had nothing, so she couldn't get away from her. Yeah, she could have. She could have. I did not remember that she actually does have a mom and sister. In fact, I thought in my head, I was just like, why didn't she just stay with her mom and sister? You know? Please don't tell me it was a pride thing and that's why she didn't stay with her mom and sister. Please don't tell me that. And please don't tell me that they denied her, because then I can believe it if they, I guess, denied her, but I don't know how close her family is. So I don't want to say that her mom and sister denied her and that's why she couldn't stay with them or all of that. But if it is a pride thing and that's why Lou didn't stay with her parent or sister, I, I hate that. Like, I hate that because it's so human. Ugh, gosh, it's so human. It's so human of all of us. Like, you know, you don't want to show that you are so down in your luck you have to stay with a relative. So you just choose to just fight it out with like yourself and whatnot and just go with the flow and do whatever. Like, no, you were in a terrible situation, Lou. Yeah. If you were able to, you should have gotten with your mom or sister to really, you know, help you recuperate everything in your life. However, that is the past. Like, you know, it's only up from here and whatnot. But yeah, it's just, yeah, you know, so learning from that, alcohol is not your friend. It's your enemy. Alcohol is your enemy. Another thing, you putting your hands on Tae at all as a grown ass woman who gave reins to this other person. You gave your reins to Tae and you're putting your hands on Tae and Tae's putting her hands on you. But it's a bad arrangement or you want to be mad at Tae. You gave your reins to Tae. Just like how Tae's mad at you when she's the one that put time into you. Like, she's the one that, y'all both are mad at each other, but you both contributed it to your anger. You're both the reason why you're fucking mad. Like, why did you stay or why did you get into a situation? Why did Tae get in a situation where she has to take care of a grown-ass woman? Why did Lou get in a situation where she, as a grown-ass woman, allows another grown-ass woman to take care of her and that grown-ass woman is not her mom or adoptive parent or whatever or guardian? Are y'all okay? Like, are y'all okay? Like, seriously. Mental health very much is important because I can't really see no other reason as to why they would allow this for themselves. Why would you ever allow this situation to occur? But child, anyways, that's really it. Is that it for the video? Just a final thing. I'm very glad that the videos have stopped. Like, you know, because both of them need therapy and whatnot. Tae needs therapy. She needs to be diagnosed as something. She needs to actually know whether or not she's a fucking narcissist, because I feel as though she is. From what's being shown, she's a fucking narcissist. Lou needs to basically go to the doctor and therapist because she needs to be let known that she's terrible drunk. She's a terrible drunk. She needs to be let known that. They both have issues that they need to be let known about, and they need to let their pride wither away. Like, let it go away or put it in the fucking closet so that they can go and seek the help that they truly fucking need. Okay? That's really it. That's all I had to say for this video. And yeah, may peace be with you for an eternity.